to walk out of our store here at the Elmwood location Starbucks because we had safety concerns over COVID that were just not being met. We raised these concerns over the last week. We've had a lot of exposures among our staff, and the company essentially said that as long as the business needs were being met, that was really the concern. And we're here to say that the business needs are not our concern. Our fellow employees' safety are our concern. My safety is my concern. And until something is done, we don't feel comfortable going back into that store. Company policy does not allow us to refuse service to somebody if they come in not wearing a mask. So even though there is a local mandate that says by law they need to be wearing a mask, the company will not allow us to enforce that mandate. In fact, I could actually be disciplined for refusing to serve somebody. So unless that policy is changed, there's no way that they can say they're putting our safety first. Yeah, there have been several exposures. About a third of our staff is currently on self-isolation because they were either knowingly they were exposed or they have contracted COVID. And these are people who we are essentially shoulder to shoulder with for our shifts. Most people have been into a Starbucks. You know how cramped behind the counter can be. And in order to keep up with the needs of the business, we can sometimes have 10 of us back there during a busy morning. And it's not that I think my coworkers would knowingly expose me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this variant is incredibly contagious. We know that. It's much more transmittable than the previous variants. People are coming down with this after they've been double vaxxed and boosted. So it's not for lack of effort. It is just the nature of what it is. And the company needs to take that into account. This is a different situation that we find ourselves in. And the same old safety protocols they've had in place for the last 2 years are just not sufficient.